What is up, guys? It's your boy Rondo back here for another video, and this is gonna be an interesting video. Okay, we're reacting to a video done by Jubilee. Who's the most American? Assumptions versus citizenship test. So what? Are they gonna be like ask questions, or are they gonna like legit take a test, man? Who is the most American? I was born in America, in Florida, and I am American.
By the way, I was raised by a black nanny for my entire life growing up.
Yeah, lots of white people have been raised by black nannies.
I'll try to pivot.
Okay, well.
I'll try to pivot.
Whoa, what the fuck just happened? And I hear a fucking eagle screaming. She's like, I was raised by a black nanny. Our fellow black Americans over there, like, yeah, a lot of white people were raised by black nannies. What are they talking about? How the fuck? Jubilee, how you gonna mind fuck my mind this quick?
Can I ask, like, what is everybody's family background here in America?
I'll start. My dad is actually indigenous. He's Native American, Cree Nation. And
Okay, that is as American as you can get. Native is as American as you can get. Native is as American as you can get. People who were on this land before any colonizers came. That's as American as you get.
my mom is a black American.
Black American as well. I'm born here. My parents are from Compton. I also do have indigenous heritage as well, the Houma Nation in Louisiana.
My parents are just simple blue-collar working white Americans.
My dad's from California. His dad was from Canada. His mom was from Texas.
I was born in New York, but my parents are from Korea.
I was actually born in Europe, and I've been here for 7 years, and I filed for a green card recently.
Yeah, I was born Colombia, raised there. American dad, and my mom's fully Colombian.
What do we think makes an American, or makes someone more American than other? Like, what are our opinions on that?
I think it's a choice because we're like such a melting pot of everybody. But if that makes you feel proud, then that's what you are.
I could like agree with that. I also think too though that like lineage does matter and make a difference.
I guess if you want to put it like that, which is why a little earlier I was like Native Americans, are as American as you can get, because literally they were on this land for centuries, man. Like, as far back as the fucking what was it, the ice bridge or whatever the fuck, where peoples crossed that bridge over to the Americas and blah blah blah. So if we're talking lineage, then I guess Native Americans is what you would consider as American as it gets. But I guess if you want to talk about like the concept of America and I guess the ideas and belief of freedom and the American dream, then maybe a Native American wouldn't embody that 100%. Maybe you could say a black or white American or even Hispanic people that come from Latino countries, or people who come from any other country who come to this country specifically to I guess follow the American dream. I guess you could consider them as American as it gets, because a lot of people, maybe a good amount of people, would say the core thing about being an American is, I guess following that kind of a dream. It depends. You can look at this from so many perspectives.
Just because there are communities in America that have been here, I think that should be taken into consideration.
That's also my personal opinion. I get that a lot. It's like, oh, it doesn't get much more American than you, but like I haven't served in the military. I haven't,
Right.
I've served in the Air Force for 6 years. And I don't think that makes me more American, actually, because it was more of a transactional agreement. I got paid to do it.
Yeah, I agree as well. I was in the military. If you're just like a dad who wakes up or a mom who wakes up working 80 hours a week, those are real Americans right there. People are like, oh, he's military. He must like love America so much. And like, America is just a piece of dirt on the ground to me. People who contribute to their community in a meaningful way, those are the most American people to me.
Can you guys start rearranging yourselves as you ask questions?
I think number one for sure. Yeah. And I just think only because you two have
I can
connection to
go
somewhere else.
in the end for now.
Yeah, I'll move.
She's all for
Second to
now. I'm at the bottom, honestly.
Metro.
I am, for sure, for so many reasons. It's kind of weird, but I feel like I'm a human being. Like, that's my metric. That's what I'm concerned about, and I think that
Okay. It looks like she's just more concerned with being human than it is showing loyalty, leaning towards such an identity as being American. Most people, though, they usually are very, very prideful in where they come from, whether it's their birthplace, their city, their state, country, whatever it might be, the province, whatever it is. People are very prideful about where they come from usually, you know. But there are those chances, and there are those people out there in this world that don't really care about that kind of stuff, you know. They're more or less concerned with being human and being able to, I guess, interact with different people and explore the world. So they don't really, maybe they might not consider themselves from a specific, you know, place on a planet rather than just being on a planet.
That's more important than being from a country.
I completely agree. I imagine a future in which you can go anywhere, participate in that community respectfully, and like be a part of it. But
a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. A lot of YouTubers, you guys can go on YouTube right now, and there's like a lot of travelers and vloggers who go and explore different countries. I watch some of their videos sometimes, and it's just very nice and comforting to see how some of these vloggers and people who travel are very respectful of the different countries that they go to and the different cultures that they partake in and the different people that they meet. You know, even if they don't agree on the same ideals or ideas or whatever, it's always comforting to see that in the end, we're all just human.
I do think it's important to some degree to classify things because there are a lot of wrongs that America hasn't righted yet. I think once we get to a point where we can all like kumbaya together, none of this will matter.
The fact that there's so much to talk about in terms of like what has gone wrong or who did what you're doing is you're basically trying to blame somebody. And at all times, blaming people doesn't help with the actual issue is like moving forward.
But I mean, we can't really move forward until we acknowledge what happened yesterday and we atone for it.
Why can't we just be okay and like just be good? Like we're so far
we have
beyond
to atone
that.
for certain things.
No, we don't. That's like that's more of like a religious thing.
Yeah,
I'll try to pivot.
Okay, well,
I'll try to pivot.
You know, it's not about pointing fingers at individual people, it's pointing fingers at like a system that still has like negative effects for lots of different groups of people.
Does everybody vote that can? And did you vote since you could?
I
like
did not
ever
vote.
since you could?
I didn't vote either.
I hate politics.
But the main thing about what we fought for on any side in America were the right to do these things like vote.
But we only have two parties to pick from. I would prefer the third party, but the third party doesn't win. And if you vote for the third party, you're actually just hurting your own party. It's rigged. You do like.
It's not really, if you get involved, you can't help but be a part, you know, you can change it.
I'd rather take care of my immediate community, my immediate goals, my immediate life. I'm gonna be a good citizen, a good taxpayer. That's all that I need to do.
I agree with that. I can't vote, but I am very politically active.
Right.
So I think that might be more impactful than like all the third of the population who didn't vote for whatever reason.
Do you guys believe that citizenship status correlates to how American you are?
Hell no.
I don't think it's a fair process. I can get a green card in a year just because I'm married and an American, but other people have been here for decades and still can't get a green card, and I don't think that is fair at all.
I think we should all just go through and finish our rankings and just kind of say why, and then maybe
that would be good.
Regroup.
I think I'm number one. I think I'm the most American. I am a continuation of a long line of people who have done nothing but thrive and contribute to this country.
Fair enough.
I mean, you don't have an America without Black and Indigenous people, just given the history and all the contribution. So I do feel like she should have been first.
Unfortunately, the thing about America is that race is just connected to everything we do. And that's why it's a mess. There are several different Americas. We do not live in the same world. I can already tell we don't live in the same world.
By the way, I was raised by a Black nanny for my entire life growing up.
Yeah, lots of white people have been raised by Black nannies.
Well, I'm sorry, but she raised me as my mom because my mom wasn't there.
But you don't walk through life the way that I do. And I don't walk through life the way that you do,
I think
or that he does, or that she.
Victim, like thing to say.
I am not a.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, yo, this white girl crazy. Hey, yo, this white girl crazy.
You have as much potential as I do
I
at
know
birth.
that. I'm not trying to play the oppression Olympics here. I'm just trying to paint a picture so that you can understand that not everyone lives life like you. I hope she at least heard what I said, and at least maybe it'll echo, you know, in the future, and maybe she'll remember like this encounter.
I heard everybody's opinion and why they felt that they did deserve to be an American or didn't. We all have our views, and I think they're all going to be in the end the same, that we're humans first.
I think it's best, for the sake of this conversation, to try to focus on our individual reasons why we're American and not so much because our ancestors did this and that.
Then why did you guys put me at the front?
Because of what you mentioned, like as far as I understood, you want to be here And this is like where you see yourself and where you identify yourself as being.
Do you feel American?
Ooh. Yeah, it's all I know.
You're more American than I am just because you would want to stay here. I would drop my hat and leave immediately. I'll go to the back line. If like my girlfriend said, I want to go back to Taiwan, I'd go with her right away. Free healthcare, no mass shootings. That's already like two really good plus.
See, motherfucker, you know what I mean? This is a great, good shit, Daniel, you buff motherfucker. You know, you're as American as wanting to be an American. That's simple for the most part, you know. And then they should try and break it down to, I guess, how American you are. You know what I mean? Because this guy clearly doesn't care. You know what I mean? He literally said, this girl want to go to Taiwan, he go to Taiwan.
Pluses to me, so.
I choose America all the time, but you know, if an alien from outer space came here and said he loved America and he doesn't want to go back to space, he's an American because he takes pride in it.
I'm gonna move myself to the.
Yeah, I would also rate myself lower. That's why.
I am like a dual citizen. Like I'm not just American. I'm also Colombian. That's still a huge part of what motivates me, who I am, the culture that I engage in.
I think it should come before me because if we're talking about like individual contribution, I think you've done more than I have.
Yeah.
There are guys who serve and do things and do really great things for this country, but like not everybody in the military is actively on the front lines fighting wars. Not everybody's a Delta Force special operator. I chose to not for patriotic reasons. It's like, do I go to school and get a lot of debt and not even know what I want to do with my life? Or do I take some time, think about it, and get the government to pay me my education?
Does everyone feel comfortable where they are?
Yeah, I would say she feels very strongly.
She does.
I do.
So where would you want to place yourself?
I mean, I think that me personally, the passion and the importance of me looking out for everybody that's an American and wants to call himself American, I think that's so valuable.
I feel like you want to say number one.
I mean, I do, honestly. I think I'm that.
Yo, what is with this crazy white bitch, bro? Like, you went from fucking... Excuse my language, man. I don't give a fuck. How the fuck she went from least to most American? Fuck out of here, dude.
This is your final ranking?
I guess.
Yes.
You're locking it in?
Fuck.
Okay, great. What I'm gonna have you guys do is take a mock citizenship test.
Oh,
yeah.
So
I knew it.
Yo, whoever fails the citizenship, bro, test, like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
As if I knew something.
We got this.
You guys have all been given 20 random questions, and let's see how well you guys do.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys feel like you may have done.
I think I did bad.
There was at least 5 questions. I was like, man, I don't know the answer to this.
In 7th, we have Abe with 11 out of 20.
Holy fuck, bro.
We have a tie, Sydney, 11 out of 20.
A tie?
You and Abe tie.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry, Mr. Adler.
In 5th, we have Devin, 12 out of 20.
No way. Whoever
Sydney
got
and I
most
are
questions
definitely
right
very
are American
impassioned
as
about
fuck.
the way we feel about America, and we were the
American.
lowest on the totem pole, so.
In 4th, Lance,
Shows
14
up
out of
dumb
20.
more. Oh, no, my Mr.
In
Military guy,
3rd,
he probably has
Daniel,
eyes.
18 out of
shit,
20.
he's close.
And at a tie for 1st, we have Gabrielle and Lila with 20 out of 20.
You know why they probably got 20 out of 20? Because they had to take some shit. Actually, no, wait. Didn't she get married together? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm sure they had to learn a lot about this country if they wanted to be in it, so.
Got all of them right? Holy.
Passing the civics test is a 12 out of 20.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
11.
We failed.
12. I got 12.
We failed.
Oh, so this...
It's kind of funny that the people who have the loudest voices are the ones that are at the bottom of this whole ladder.
Yeah, that's how you know you're American. You just have a loud ass voice. Shut the fuck up and just listen to people.
That tends to
That's
happen.
fair.
Of course.
Yeah.
I will say when Lila was talking about how hard she had to contribute just to stay in this country, I think that speaks more volumes than being able to take a test.
100%.
I agree.
I was surprised by
Maybe we've come into conclusion. You are as American as hard as you fucking work to be here, live here, raise a family here, either or if you don't have a family. Just to fucking be here, work here. I guess it's just as American as you can get.
how low some of the scores were, but
they're stupid as
I
fuck.
also wasn't surprised that I got them all right because this is something I have to study. So
Exactly,
I
yeah,
don't think
the-
it's necessarily fair.
Nah, it's
It's much more important for them to know what's going on right now rather than knowing like random like trivia questions about history that not even American born people know.
Yeah, that's
Being
fucking
an American is not easily definable. There's gonna be always a sizable portion of the US that no matter how American you are and how hard you work to be here, they're never gonna recognize you as an American.
Yeah,
I believe in a future in which America is a place where everyone can live harmoniously. I think we just need to do a better job of listening to each other, being more empathetic.
Thank you guys so much.
That's nice.
Let's cut.
Yeah, fuck the United States. And bro, and I hate their fucking... I hate this shit. Look here. Yeah, it just annoys me. Oh, I remember having fucking in school, bro. Just stand up. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all. No way I just recited that. Oh, God. School is a prison, man. You can feel everyone's level of hate for Devin increasing the more she talks. Yeah, she was fucking annoying. I was raised by a black daddy. He's gonna the same energy as I'm not homophobic because my cousin is gay and I accept him. You know, you're the most American when you think you're more American than anyone. That's fucking, yeah, it is funny. Devin is the definition of America the rest of the world dislikes. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to explain earlier in the video, but I didn't know how to put it into words. She's a good example of what people think Americans are like. Saying I was raised by a black nanny as a defense is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Yeah, that was wild, bro. That shit had me tripping balls, bro. When Devin, the fact that her name is Devin is already a dead giveaway. Said everyone just needs to be okay and move on. That's the definition of white privilege. Yeah, man, nah, that shit's crazy to me, dog. Alright, here, guys, here. We elect the U.S. representative how many years? Man, we elect one every 4 years, bro. Oh my god, I'm so retarded. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Man, I remember that bitch had something to do with some women's rights. Yeah, I remember that hoe. Who was the first president? Some guy named George Washington. Fucking lame ass guy. What is the highest court in the United States? Man, that's the Supreme Court, bro. That is the Supreme... No, name one problem that led to the Civil War. Where? Bro, what? Definitely not oil. Westward expansion. Sugar, slavery. All three of these. Loki. Who is in charge of the executive branch? Bro, what? That's the president, bro. Thy president, bro. We elect the president how many years? Every 4. During the Cold War, who was the main concern? What was the main concern of the United States? Bro, fucking communism. Lame ass jits. Alright. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Some bitch named Pelosi Nancy? I don't even know. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Something called civil rights. I don't know. Loki forgot about it. Why did the colonists fight the British? Cause of the fucking tea, cuh. Talking about some taxes, stayed in their house. Yeah, all of these answers. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalist economy. Kind of. What is the one reason colonists came to America? Duh, freedom. To join a civic group for the experience traveling across the ocean. Talking about some freedom. Name one state that borders Mexico. Yeah, definitely Florida, the state that I live in. Fucking Cali, bro. Stupid ass shit. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s, bro. Definitely not the Civil War. Definitely not the War of 1812. If you answer the War of 1812, it literally says 1812, you're stupid. Revolutionary? No, World War I. Who the fuck? If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? Bro, it would be... Oh, shit, that's a good point, actually. I don't think it goes down to the Speaker of the House until... this. Actually, would it be the Speaker? Yeah, it's the Speaker of the House. How old do citizens have to be to vote for a president? 18 and older. When must all men register for selective service? Men do not have to register. Oh, wait, I had to register? Wait, am I registered? You register, you tell the government you can serve in the military if necessary. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, God, I hope a war doesn't start. What is the name of the vice president of the United States now? Some Dick Cheney. Harris. The hairy bit. And what month do we vote for president? Isn't it November? What the fuck they chose November? I got 17 right, bro. Oh my god. Simple ass question. If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe. Shit, there's not much I really got to say, man. Fuck. Catch you on the next one. Comment down below if there's anything y'all want me to react to. Peace.